Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be going through a Joe Biden era, where specifically what he has been doing into a reporter, and then, of course, well, being a child grabber. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we can really do with this other than, the child grabber type of deal, but let's get into it. Biden snaps at reporter and says Dems want me to run in 24. President Biden lashed out at a reporter who asked that what he would say to Democrats who don't want him to run for a second term Tuesday, insisting that the party is behind him despite a recent survey showing nearly two-thirds of his voters want a different nominee in 2024. They want me to run, Biden, 79, said during the White House congressional picnic. Read the polls, Jack. You guys are all the same. The polls show that 90% of Democrats, if I ran, would vote for me. Majority of Democrats say they don't want you to run again in 2024. A member of the press retorted, which is not entirely wrong here. 92% said if I did, they'd vote for me. Biden repeated before walking away. The New York Times Santa College poll referenced in the exchange show that while 92% of Democrats would vote for Biden if Donald Trump was his Republican opponent in 2024, 64% would prefer the party pick someone different to be its standard bearer in 2 years. The poll also found that 94% of Democrats under the age of 30 want somebody besides Biden at the top of the ticket. Here we have of all the people that would nominate him. So all this here information. Because you can't really see this in the actual picture below. And then we have this here. Asked why they would prefer another candidate besides Biden. Not NA, 9%. 4% is doubt ability. 10% isn't progressive enough, which we could probably ignore that because, whatever. 12% want someone new. 32% job performance. And 33% his age. So a huge majority don't want him to do it. Also, in the video before this, I also stated that why people don't want him is because the high gas prices, the cost in food, everything going up. I mean, it's just a whole thing that's been caused by Biden himself. And then, of course, we see here all the other things of why they approve or disapprove of Biden and having his job as president, and everybody thinks he's doing a terrible job. The survey also contained dire news for Biden and Democrats heading into the November midterm elections. It showed that Biden's job approval rating was just 33%, and that 77% Americans believe the country is moving in the wrong direction. When asked why they would prefer a candidate other than Biden in 2024, 33% of Democrats pointed to his age, 32% cited to his job percentage, 12% they prefer someone new, and etc. We don't really know because we read that. It's a little odd here. That's a little odd. And then, while House Press Secretary Jean Pierre also cited that 92% when asked to react to the polls finding Monday, there's going to be many polls, she said. They're going to go up and they're going to go down. This is not the thing that was solely focused on. Yeah, we know. But we all know Biden is lying. He's delusional. And people are probably and his handlers are probably telling him this things otherwise. But, let's kind of see what exactly he's been saying here. Well, we also have this here, which is another Biden contender. The whole child grabber thing that has been produced by Biden in this specific instance is really kind of showing exactly what might be legitimately true. Because, I mean, he's been doing this constantly, and it's been mostly towards children. So, I'm kind of curious here onto why this man's still running around, why he's even allowed near children, because, I mean, the whole child grabber thing, not saying he is, but the allegations here, and this is just, A creepy old man was spotted in the woods of Delaware. He spotted a little girl and while using a selfie as an excuse to sniff her, whispered creepy sweet things nothing in her ear until she pulled away. At least that's what I see in this video. An independent fact checker may say Joe Biden among his adoring fans, most of whom who look like Secret Services agents. What do you see when you see this video? It's Biden on the bike trail of Delaware, and it is blowing up on the internet. Let's watch. And complete horror and disgust, and also some kind of cringe. Why? What is this? What is this? Like, come on! Why is he allowed to be roaming around the streets with children? Like, it's insane. Not to repeat myself, but myself, this needs to be repeated. And yeah, we're gonna feel a little things here. Kids obviously don't like him. A little odd. Yeah. So we're not gonna start talking about like the whole child grabber thing at all. We're not gonna suspect things that specific thing that has been coming out. That's what he's doing. Well, we're not gonna talk about that. I mean, some people want to be in denial and kind of just say it again. Not saying he's a real child grabber, but there's a lot of pictures recently that's been making me go cringe. You know, just not okay. Just man. Creepy idea that adult behavior is in the eye of the beholder. The reasons why critics are quick to point out Joe Biden's propensity for looking like he's creeping on children is because he's the president. B, it's behavior becoming of the president. Exactly. Trump never did this. And these videos have happened a lot. Not even Obama has done this. And an October 21 video shows Joe Biden in the classroom sniffing a child and bragging about his Corvette. And we'll kind of show a video here about this.
I used to love to drive. They don't let me drive anymore. And I have a beautiful Corvette sitting in my garage.
Why? It's just so cringe. Why does he have to go to the kid's head? Why? Just why, man? Oh, this is why I think he's a child grabber. Like, come on. Oh God. In November 2021, during an event at a White House, just got too close for a little girl's liking. She hi-yah'd the president away from her. Good on you, kid. Good on to you. Probably the best thing that you could have done there, honestly. In May 21, critics accused him of hitting on a little girl during the speech. Oh, this is even worse.
And, I'm honored to be joined today by Governor Northam and by two great representatives of the Commonwealth, Congressman Laurie and Congressman Scott. And I want to thank you for all that you do to represent these service veterans, because they're devoted to you. Their family members, the caregivers, survivors will call Virginia home. I'm especially honored to share the stage with Brittany and Jordan and Nathan and Margaret Catherine. I love those barrettes in her hair, man. I tell you what, look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there with her, like a little lady with her legs crossed. Brittany, you're doing triple duty as a veteran, a military spouse, and a teacher.
So that's a cringe face if I ever seen one. In March 2022, a 7-year-old man was accused of inappropriately touching a little girl at a Walmart. The newscast accidentally shared the graphic of Joe Biden. Let's see more.
It's not clear what they have been taken, and no arrests have been made.
A 71-year-old man is accused of inappropriately touching a 12-year-old girl at the Walmart in West Mifflin Sunday afternoon. According to court,
It's not.
Granted, this is a hilarious meme or a hilarious mistake, but again, that's not entirely true, so it's okay. It's not Joe Biden there, but it was also a funny meme. Funny meme. But granted, he has a history of touching children, aka child grabber. It's not just conservatives seizing on Joe Biden being a creepy old man who can't keep his hands to himself. In 2015, when he was running for president, the Legacy reported as well. They were allowed to talk about it then when there were other Democrats running that members of the media preferred. Now the majority of Democrats don't want Biden to run in 2024. You wonder if the media will put someone in on the creepy Joe beat again. Well, there you have it, folks. Joe Biden being a creepy man. Not at all surprised here. Yeah. Child grabber stories are coming a little bit, little hitting true. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share, and, let's, keep our kids away from Biden, shall we?